up, you guys? It's me again, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. So, we haven't done this in, like, fucking forever. I've been so, like, hell-bent on doing Spyro, so we finally got Spyro done. I literally harped on that for, like, hardcore. So, we finally got that done. So, I hope you guys were really looking forward to that. No news on any of the other stuff that we were going to plan on doing. So I'm back to doing all the other stuff that we were started to do. So there's Minecraft Story Mode, we still got to finish. What else is there we're doing? Minecraft Story Mode, we're doing Dream Daddy, and we're doing Call of Cthulhu. So we still got that stuff. So otherwise than that, I mean, we still got good stuff to work with. So otherwise than that, we're still... You know, we still got stuff to watch. I mean, we still got stuff to do. So, it's not that bad. Otherwise than that, I mean, we're good. Alright, let me get started on this stuff. I wanted to make sure that everything is clear. You guys can hear me. Things like that. I have been, like, so happy. Like, I don't know what it is. Lately, I've been really happy. Like, I hope you guys are doing well. And I wanted to give you guys a thank you for being supportive with me. And being there with me and being there for me, because I know I've been, you know, battling a lot of different stuff emotionally and everything, and you guys coming to my broadcast and even just showing up, even when you don't like show up for the live broadcast and you come later and watch it, you know, and you guys come up on my social media and just tell me, hey, what's going on? I love that. That just makes me so happy, and I enjoy that. So, but I just wanted to give you guys a thank you for that, and I appreciate you guys coming through. So, but finally back here. I got my water this time. Okay, so we got water. Yeah, it's colored, but, you know, I had to do the water. So, because I know I'm going to be talking a lot. I'm already talking a lot, and we got that. Why they're not bringing out The Walking Dead? I don't know what's going on with any of that stuff. I'm mad as hell with that. Because if they were to bring out, you know, if they were bringing out them, I would be doing them right away. To be honest with you, like the minute that those episodes come out, I'm definitely going to be doing them, regardless of what happens. So, I don't know what's going to happen. So, we'll see what happens. I don't know. And thank you. I appreciate you guys being there for me. So, but I'm gonna get started. We haven't done this in a while, so we were on Dad Book the last time. I think I was gonna go on another date.
You've got dads.
And let me see. Oh shit. So now I can't see who to. Oh, I don't want to talk to Craig again. This is gonna be bad because now I have my fucking like camera right there. So this is gonna be bad. I don't. That's Craig, if I remember. That's Craig. So, these motherfuckers better hurry. I know. Trust me. I want them to hurry up with, you know, oh god, my fucking glasses are, like, horrible right now. Give me a second. But, I want them to hurry up with Walking Dead. I don't know what's going on. I looked up a lot of stuff, and there's still, like, nothing. I don't know what's going on with that. But, that in Life is Strange, 2, episode 2, is just like... Hello, what's going on here? I don't even know what's going on, dude. I think I might, I usually wear contacts, and I think with the glare of my glasses, I want you guys to be able to see my facial expressions, and with with my camera being angled, like, this way, I think I might, end up, because my brightness on my, I mean, it's not even that bright, I don't know, but you guys can see the fucking, the whiteness of my fucking screen. And shit, and I want you to see my facial expressions. I mean, you can see my facial expressions. I know you guys can. It's just... I don't want to be too close to my fucking TV either. My TV is fucking, you know, almost an 80-inch. It's like, I think it's like a 76 or some shit. I forget what the fuck size it is, but it's a 4K. I don't want to be standing in front of a fucking 4K 70-plus inch fucking TV. You know, like, hey guys! You know, like, I'm not doing that. Like... That's why I'm all the way back here. Mind you, I'm far away from the TV, as it is. So, not trying to do anything crazy. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's a big-ass TV. I'm not trying to do anything crazy. So, that's as far as... That's as far as I'm going. You know, usually I sit back there because that's where usually my domain is at, and that's way back there. But this is like as close as I'm getting right now. But what was I gonna say? Either way, we're dating. This is who I want to date. Damien is who I'm gonna date. So we're gonna get to that. I think I might get my contacts. I may put contacts in, so you guys will be able to see me a little better, because the glare of my glasses, and it's not that bad, but it's, you know, if I'm looking a specific direction, you know, so may do that. Maybe. I don't know, but we'll go back to Damien again. So, because I really want to get to Damien. I don't know if you can, I may have to look that up, because I was looking to see, because there's apparently a way you could date all the daddies or some shit like that, and I don't know. No, oh, god damn it. Not the Count Dracula shit. We're not doing the Count Dracula shit. Oh man. I definitely want to date Damien. I really do. That's what I'm going with. I'm gonna go with Damien. Fuck it. I'm gonna go with Damien. Get some of that vampire dick. Oh my god, here we go. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. I open up Dad Book and start writing him a message when Amanda walks in the door. Dad, you got a letter. A letter. Oh shit. You see, this is why I like Damien, because I think he sends letters. This guy's old-fashioned as fuck and I love it. Oh, it's from Grandma. Oh, Grandma. Grandma. What? Never mind. No. Oh! Never mind, it is from Damien. Shit. Okay, no, it's from Damien. Whoa, can I see it? Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment, folded into an envelope and sealed with purple wax. Damn, the dude goes all out. I pry off the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads, Dearest Goku Vaughn, I hope you'll find my continued correspondence enduring, rather than trying. One can only hope that my use of the slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I write this hastily, under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. For now I hope that you might forgive my boldness. I will simply say, for that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unseen, your companionship, helped a great deal not only in discipline of my child, but in moral of my spirit, and for that I thank you. That said, Goku Vaughn, if you'll allow me, it would mean the world to me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema followed by moonlight stroll would be to your taste. I eagerly await your response with great respect. D. Bloodmarch. I fucking love this guy. I'm telling you, I love him. Amanda and I both look up from the letter. Wonder what we're gonna be thinking here. Wow. He's good. And you're laughing. I knew you were gonna laugh. So you gonna catch a movie with him? Yeah. I better message him on Dad Book and let him know. Amanda slaps my laptop shut. Hell yeah, you gotta write a letter to him. You have to write him back a real letter. But my handwriting looks like toddlers fighting over a crayon. Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool. Will you help me? I need to class this up. Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to a show that you two will like. Then enclose them in the letter. Oh, that's classy. Amanda and I hop on my laptop and peruse showtimes. Ow. Okay. He didn't seem like a romantic comedy guy, kind of guy. Oh, here's one. Vampire Crusade 2? Evil never dies. I don't know, that sounds kind of stupid. Actually, it's a critically acclaimed exploration into the Inu of existence. Inu. Right? Inu, I guess? Of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head. Really? Nah. There's just lots of blood and vampire titties. Well, let's roll the dice. I purchase the tickets and print them out. Then sit down at the table with Amanda to try drafting a nice letter. I start writing. Damien. I do hope that this letter finds you in good health. Hey! Good morrow to you on this fine eve. What are you laughing about? The vampire tits, right? I know that's what you're laughing about, Steven. I know that's what you're laughing about. We'll go with that one. Not sure if that checks out, but it looks fine to me. What's next? Hey, remember when your son tried to cask of Amontillado, that kid? You been good? I must confess of my amateur control of the written word. We'll go with that one. Jeez, Dad. Have some faith in yourself. Okay. We're trucking along. Let him know how you're feeling. You find me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after your last encounter. I did very much enjoy the adventure we found ourselves on the last we met. That Ernest shit was pretty messed up. That Ernest shit. Oh my god. Nice. Ask him to hang out later. True art takes time, Amanda. Well, a strange turn of events, I found myself enamored. Of the situation at hand. Okay. Okay, I am so weirded out about this. I find myself lost in your details. Let me, get at that. What? Let me, get at that? Are you serious? Bring it home, Pops. Let me take you out. I got 2 tickets at the movies. I would very much enjoy your company. Accompanying me to the cinema. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Yeah. There you go. See, if it was me writing this, I would definitely be, like, all up on this shit. Smooth. Calling it the cinema is a classy move. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2. Evil Never Dies. Which, I'm sure you will find both titillating and enjoying. Okay. Best wishes, hard daps, namaste. We'll carry on. I'm feeling more of the namaste for the fact I'm very spiritual myself. Fuck. Alright, we'll do that one. And then I sign my name. My full name. Fancier that way. Goku von Longstick. Is that okay? Amanda reads over my sloppy handwriting. Oh my god, look at this. Damien, good morrow to you on this fine eve. I must confess of my amateur control of the written word, as well as my even more amateur penmanship. Your letter found me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. While a strange turn of events, I found myself enamored of the situation at hand. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I am sure you will find both titillating and enjoyable. Namaste. Goku von Longstick. You spelled his name wrong. Did I? What? Nah. Just trying to keep you on your toes. Now, all you have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox. Can I seal it with tape? Yeah. That's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back. Amanda leaves the room and returns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood. You gotta have a wax seal. She lights the candle, which starts to burn down a form of pool of melted wax. What's that other thing? Amanda pours some of the wax into the folded letter and expertly presses the small piece of wood into it. She lets it dry for a second, and she pulls the wood away, revealing it. Here it is. Your sigil. A little kitten with a bow on its head. Awesome. Great. Scrapbooking stuff always comes in a clutch. Great. What are you talking about? I thought you weren't watching on the laptop. Well, I guess all there is to do is to deliver it to his doorstep now, huh? Oh, I thought we were getting a carrier pigeon to do it. I already called my guy. I have a pigeon guy. Marcus has the good pigeons. Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good. I don't want to know if any of this is true. I head outside and walk over to Damien's house. I slip the letter into the slot in his door and go back home. Mission accomplished? Now we play the waiting game. The night finally rolls around where I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day he had left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit, and I show up to the theater a little bit early. It's a chilly night, and the theater is kind of crowded, but it's still nice. How do you do? What the fuck? Why did it have to thunderstorm all of a sudden? At the jump of the sound of his voice, and turn around to see Damien right behind me. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for? I don't know. I just walked up. My apologies for frightening you. Was that thunder? Is it gonna rain soon? I didn't hear anything. What?
What?
What? Regardless, the hour grows close. Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets. Please, allow me to repay the deed in Sour Patch Kids, or perhaps Milk Duds. Well, check him out. He's like, ooh. Let's do it. We get in line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us. Oh, God. It's his dad. Or is it... Oh, wait. I don't even know whose dad it is. Ugh. My dad's here. I turn around and find Lucian standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other goth kids. Lucian, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theater. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends. Whatever, Dad. And what movie will you be attending tonight? My friends are making me see some kids' movie about talking animals. I don't really care about it. Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2. Evil Never Dies.
Oh, my.
You? Watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it. Good luck with that, Dad. Lucian rejoins his friends, and I look over to Damien. Good luck with that? It's nothing. My son loves to tease. We wait in line for a little longer, and Damien buys us snacks. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong. Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I can see that he's sweating profusely and gripping his armrest. Is everything okay? Vampires, huh? The movie hasn't even started yet. Everything is perfectly fine. I'm so, excited for this film. I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier the art, the better. Do you have a favorite horror movie? Of course. He's scared of horror movies. He's gotta be scared of horror movies. That's why he's scared of horror movies. This guy. What do you guys think? He's gotta be scared of horror movies. Of course, I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is The Halloween Town. Terrifying. Your neck or your dick? Really? Oh, interesting. That's odd. Wait, oh, I'm sounding like him. That's odd. I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I wouldn't expect him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film that I'd never heard of. Excuse me. Damien's knuckles are turning white. It looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies? You must be joking. I love horror movies. The lights dim for the film. Damien screams. What the hell was that scream? Ah! What was that? Oh my god. I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie. Which is not scary at all. We settle in as the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice as he takes one. I take note of how much his hands are shaking. The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. I know, right? He shite himself. He shite himself. The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin. Is this Twilight or some shit? Because I really don't know. And I got my cat right there, Tigress, over here. What is this? Awaken my coven! 2 more vampires slide the tops of their stone coffins onto the floor. Brother, is it time? Yes, husband. But also... Wait, yes, husband? Oh. Wait. Carmela, okay. Yes, husband, but also mortal enemy. It is time. The 3 look at each other, and then to the camera. For the Vampire Crusade! This rules. The trio of vampires flies off into the night as foreboding organ music plays in the distance. I somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounded, it actually is a pretty fun flick. We get into a tense moment of the movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with the general of the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Romulus, it is good to finally meet you. General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you.
What?
Romulus leaps out and slashes the general's throat. Blood splatters all over everything, including the camera. Damien screams again, reflexively grasping my hand. I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampires or blood or vampiric blood. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Damien retracts his hand and places it back in his lap. I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic, and I got to an extremely scary section. Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit that he's afraid of it. I wish he would hold my hand again. Maybe I could do something to try to make him feel more comfortable. I've got it. I'll do what all dads do best. Talk during the movie. Just like a bolt of lightning, I appear randomly. Hey, Aaron! Tell a dad joke. Point out plot hole. ask what's happening. There you go. Where does a dad... wait, where does a dog go when it loses its tail?
Ah!
Well, to the retail store. I yelled that last bit a little too loud for a crowded movie theater, but I can see a smile form on Damien's face. Good one, Goku Vaughn. The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly, with only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe he would have liked the romantic comedy better. We get to the final scene of the movie, where Romulus, Bad Blood, and the General's wife embrace each other in his crypt. It appears that the true vampire crusade was the vampire crusade in our hearts, our cold, unbeating hearts. Romulus and the General's wife begin making out hard. The film fades to black, and the end appears on the screen. But then it hard cuts to Demetrius and his rival lover Camilla, who watch the two from afar. Oh no! Twist ending. Plot twist. Our bloodline has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3. Evil must die again. More thunder, more ominous organs. The movie fades out again, and bloody question mark now accompanies the end. Alright. Damien and I walk out of the movie theater amidst throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise he survived the encounter. He even seemed kind of invigorated. What an interesting film. While the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards to vampiric lore. Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampiric titties than I thought there would be. Come, the night is young. Let's take a stroll. The good part. Damien is making a point of telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk and the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theater. Lovely night, isn't it? As lovely as the company. Yes. Ooh. He thinks I'm lovely. Damn. Okay, here comes the smooth response. Thanks. These aren't smooth. Sacrilege. Okay, we'll just... Thanks. No problem. Crushed it. We both stand there feeling a little awkward. I sure am one smooth operator. Are you getting a little hungry? We could maybe stop off and grab something to eat. Worry not, friend. I have a plan. We turn the corner and are greeted by the gates of a cemetery. What? Are we going in there? A little bit of Victorian flavor, Goku One. Trust me. Oh, we're going to the Dided. I'm a bit nervous, but Damien... What's going on? I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we follow a path through the faded tombstones. I know, get it, Ibuki. Don't. You guys are getting me nervous. I like the music, though. Music sounds nice. As we crest a small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city. The night lights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him. For being in a cemetery, this is strangely romantic. Picnicking in graveyards is an old Victorian tradition, an appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, wouldn't you say? With a flourish Damien produces a blanket and a picnic basket. Oh, he's being very romantic here. Oh shit, guys. Wait. Where were you hiding that? Oh shit, where was he hiding that? He just like magically just whoosh. Under my cloak. I love this music. This music is awesome. Oh, right. Damien unfolds the blanket and we both sit down, gazing out at the city lights. He produces a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of cheeses. In the Victorian era, there were no public art galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became more popular alternative to church burials. They became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and fine sculptures. That makes sense. This is pretty nice. I have a question though. How are you so okay with being in a graveyard, but you had trouble handling a scary movie? I fucking told you, Count Dracula. Will you stop with the Count Dracula? I know this is kinky fun music, but I like this music. The music's cute. I wasn't. He sighs deeply. Okay, yes, I was extremely scared by that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head. I just have never been good at those. I just feel as if, because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror films, so I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the construction of them at times. You guys. Damien, I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie. It's quite alright. I actually did find myself enjoying this one, thanks to your help. Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realms of the living, and it keeps us rather separated from it. Alright, Aaron, thanks for showing up. I'll see you later. Finish up the video later if you can. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. To sit amongst generations of those who come before us to be truly alive in the midst of so much death brings me great comfort. This guy so reminds me of how I write. I'm not even kidding. Every time I literally fucking like see this guy, every time I read every single bit of this guy, it reminds me so much of him. I'm me. It reminds me so much of me. Death helps me appreciate life, to savor every second. We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night. But I'd actually feel very peaceful. Suddenly, it doesn't seem like we're alone. Uh-oh. Off in the distance, I see a shadowy figure in the trees. Uh-oh. What is that? I'm not sure. It noticed us. I'm paralyzed with fear as it begins lumbering slowly towards us. Its shape taking a more animal form, more feral. I look to Damien for help, but he's just as afraid, as transfixed as I am. I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature is getting closer, moving faster. Why do I feel like this is his fucking woof? Is this his son? Oh. Oh, it's a dog. Oh, it's an actual dog. As it finally comes into the light, the friendliest, dumbest little Boston Terrier I've ever seen pulls its owner towards us. The dog trots over to Damien and sniffs at its hand. Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily. What a beautiful dog. Hey! We both look up, not expecting to see Robert. Fucking Robert. Thanks. Robert, what are you doing out here on this lovely evening? Hunting cryptids. Cryptids, really? What? What? I didn't know you had a dog. This isn't my dog. I found her wandering in the street. I put a leash on her, and now we're walking around this graveyard together. Hunting cryptids. Damien and I share a look. May I give her a treat? Sure. Wouldn't give her cheese, though. Not to worry. Damien reaches into the depths of his cloak and procures a small dog treat. What else is he keeping in there? The dog laps over the treat and crunches away. Tail wagging furiously, Damien continues to smooth down her fur. Thanks. My absolute pleasure. Damien shakes the dog's paw. Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again. Robert and his dog disappear into the darkness again. Damien stares after them. I didn't know you liked dogs. Victorians love dogs. Actually, most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog such as a terrier or a... what the fuck is that? A Maltese? Whatever the fuck that dog is? I don't know. Hello, dying legend. I, think big dogs are nice too. Yeah. Man, dogs are cool. I do believe we've had enough excitement for one night. What say we make our way home? Damien hops to his feet and extends a hand to help me up. I gladly take it as my knees aren't what they used to be. He packs up his picnic basket and leads us out of the graveyard. As we begin to walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful. Yeah, it didn't look familiar to me, so forgive me on that. Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep. Thank you ever so kindly. Oh, there goes the music again. Thank you ever so kindly for your company tonight. Damien, it was a pleasure. Goku Vaughn, if you'll allow me, it would bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection. Damien reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded, monogrammed handkerchief. He presses it into my hand. Wow, thank you, Damien. I will use this to dry my tears for those I've lost. I can't wait to sneeze on it. I'm gonna wave this at passing ships. I approve. Figured. Yes! Damien shuffles his feet. I just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you. Someone who's open to my eccentricities. It's nice to feel so accepted. Thank you. Damien gives my hand a quick squeeze. Damien blushes and hastily retracts his hand. I must take my leave. Good night. Before I can say anything else, he's gone. Damn it! Huh. I unlock the door and step inside. Will you stop with the Dracula dick? What is up with you? I swear. Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs from the window and plops down on the couch, trying to look nonchalant. Oh yeah, Amanda was trying to see. Okay. Badass. Hey, Dad, what's up? Were you watching me from the window? No. I was just, okay, yes, I was. How was the movie? Lots of vampire titties. Told you. No, never. Let it happen. I know, let it happen. But it turns out Damien is Wait. Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep it between me and Damien. Scary cool. Yep. He's so cool, it's scary. Nice save, Goku Vaughn. Did you know that graveyards used to be a place to throw parties? I think I'm misremembering that. Wow. That's pretty punk. Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though. How can you be so sure it was a werewolf? How can you be so sure I'm not a werewolf? How can I be so sure you're not a werewolf? Amanda's eyes narrow. I don't trust you. Nor I you. We make intense, wary eye contact for a second. Anyway, I'm calling it for the night. Don't stay up too late, will you? I'll try not to howl at the moon past midnight. Alright, we're doing good. We're doing good so far. Date complete.
My dear friend, you've simply taken the egg on this one. Taken the egg is it's a Victorian phrase. It technically means winning, so, ultimately, you've won.
Okay. That's fun. That's funny because, like, they have the real, I guess, actor or whatever do the voice, but it's like I have him doing, like, I have, like, a totally different voice for him. It's hilarious. I love it. But I like my voice. Either or. Fucking great. I love this fucking game. This game is great. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. Uh-oh. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everybody okay? I mean, is everything okay? That's everybody. Fucking stupid. I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? Leave her alone. See, sometimes in moments like this, when I was a kid, my mom was always the type of person, or as I like to call her, my liege, was always the type of person that left me alone when I told her to leave me alone. And she said that whenever you need to talk, you tell me, and I'll come. But I feel like at this moment, it's meant for me to say something. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. Something must have happened. Amanda. Get out! Okay. I quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. Oops. Wow. What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. Ruh-roh. After a long night of a very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about it, whatever is bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a freezer waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? Nope. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Damn. Oh. Okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at the picture of Amanda and I hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I started rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline for her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah? I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So, just whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy.
Oh, no.
Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and pull it on the table. Hopefully the frosting has set by now. Ta-da! Dad? It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad. And had to start over. And sorry, you're sad, but I support you 100%. Aw, that's cute. This is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing? I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes?
Oh, no.
I guess I should start from the top. So you know how Emma R. is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R.? The one who puked in Dead, Goth, and Beyond? The best friend? The other one?
Yes.
You got it. Wow, proud of you. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? She's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M. that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night. They all told me that they were busy studying for the Calc AB final. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I, have a crush on Noah, and, there's a thing? What? Whoa. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. okay? You're a bad liar. So are you... I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was MR, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just keep quiet and keep going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for like more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like simultaneously. So I tell them never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? We were out for chips, but we were out of chips and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable.
Dad.
So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm out there. I storm over there, and I'm like, hey! And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt, because of course she does, and Emma R just, like, glares at me. Grace. Nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the... Oh, shit. Grace is the... Well, yeah. But that's not the important part. Grace is the one that nobody likes. No one is the one that nobody likes. Or, I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything. And I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say. But I was like, I was very angry and really embarrassed. And I just wanted to get out of there. So I left. Without nachos. Might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat, asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R asking how long the Noah thing been going on. And, sorry, I know there's a lot. You still following? What did Emma R say? I'm a little confused, but I think I understand. I have no idea what's happening. Oh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads, word for word, an erroneously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I can't believe that. I can believe that. Cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's thinking about. This is all beyond me, but I am trying my hardest to be supportive. Oh. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she just left me on read, and then, wait, left me on read? What's that? Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply, and I know because there are read receipts. I didn't know what read receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how I'm mad. And I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything. I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me at the screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenage stuff. The bottom line is that everybody dropped me. Half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I'll take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected. I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help?
Oh, no.
Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Okay, I'd kick all their asses back to the fucking Stone Age. I know, that's fucked up because the one friend was there for her since the other dad died. So you would think, like to me that's just fucked up, in my opinion, you know? Wow. I know, it's pretty dumb. It's kind of dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long time ago. Or a long, long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Not all friendships last forever. Real friends don't do that. High school sucks. Real friends don't do that. When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because they're amazing, because you're amazing. And if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes. We did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops? Yes? Thank you. You're always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
I love you too, Dad. That was cute. Cute.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright. So we got Craig and I guess I think this is the Hugo guy. It's funny because, yeah, this is Hugo. Oh, Hugo and Damien. It's like, hey, what are you up to tonight? Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk downtown, and were wondering if you would care to accompany us. I would normally write a letter longhand, but I've run out of distressed parchment paper. Whoa. Why can't I see Damien and Hugo's chat? Am I a hacker? But I don't even have a hacker alias. The feds are gonna bust down my door any minute now. I've gotta destroy this computer. Goku Vaughn, this is a group chat. Oh, thank God. Do either of you guys know how to destroy a computer? You can run Derek's boot and nuke from a startup flash drive, but once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the platters altogether. The Victorians were well versed in information security. Gokuvon. Oh wait, Gokuvon. Do you want to go see some art or not? Art is good. Let's go see art. Okay. Well, there's that, and then you got... Hey, dude, I've got the... Oh, this is the runs. This is that. It's either that or I go and... What do you guys think? You think I should just go on a date by myself, or should I do the art thing with both of them? Thinking. Because I don't know if I want to do, like, I don't know if I want to do both the dates with them. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, the art thing, right? You think I should do the art thing? The art thing sounds pretty cool. Maybe I'll do the art thing. Yeah, you know what? We'll go do the art thing. The art thing sounds cool. Damien and Hugo invited me to the monthly art walk in downtown Maple Bay. I've never really been to one of these before, so I'm not quite sure what I'm in for. I think I'm here a bit early. I don't see Damien or Hugo around anywhere. I feel just a little uncomfortable standing among all these fancy art people. Gokuvon? Joseph, this guy? I turn around, it's Joseph. Joseph, what are you doing here? Oh. Joseph scoffs at me. What am I doing here? How could you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge art, appreciatist? Okay, fine. Damien invited me to this art walk thing. I'm guessing he invited you too? Yep, admittedly a little out of my depth here. Thank God, I thought I was going to be the odd one out. Are you allowed to say that? Say what? You know, thank God. Yep, I actually get double points when I say it since I'm a minister. The points get you into heaven. That's how it works. Anyway, where are you guys? I look and spot Hugo and Damien, who seem to have just arrived at the gallery. Good eve, good eve, good eve. Evening, friends.
Oh.
Who's ready for some art? You know I am. I have no idea what I'm in for. Art is dead and nothing is real. You know I love looking at paintings that are in frames and also paintings that aren't in frames. Art is good and stuff. Well put, Gokuvon. All you have to know is that if you are feeling overwhelmed, there's generally always a table that has free wine and cheese. Great. I like art now. I've got the table in my sights. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to help myself to the tiny wines. Talk art with Hugo and Damien, get cheese, and tiny wine with Joseph. I'm going to go because I want to concentrate on Damien. So what's the first place? This particular artist specializes in landscape painting of various locales within the American Northeast. I look at the art. It is rad art. At the risk of sounding uninformed, do all these landscapes look like butts to you guys? Damien and Hugo lean in, examining the paintings in earnest. It would appear as if you are correct. Valid assessment, Gokuvon. Hey, this art stuff's pretty easy. Oh, it gets more complicated. Sometimes the butts are more symbolic. Sometimes the butts are metaphors. Sometimes art is about the butts they don't draw. Interesting. Joseph returns to our group with tiny cheese and wine. What'd I miss? Butts. Shame. The cheese is nice, though. Shall we visit the next place? Oh, here we go. Circle jerk. We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This gallery's a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of, I'm not even sure, hang on the walls. Oh, geez. What am I looking at here? This is an abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does this art mean to you? I stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning. It's a metaphor for human condition. It reminds me of my childhood. It represents strife. It's a butt. I don't know if I want to do this. It's a butt. Maybe I should do the butt thing. It's a butt. Everyone else stares at the painting. Yeah, that's definitely a butt. While a valid assessment, I feel like the artist was trying to make a different statement. Probably how much he liked butts. You are servant of the Lord. We're all God's creatures, even butts. Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work, I'm pretty sure this represents the sense of isolation he feels creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that rapidly moving towards digitalization. Wow, how do you figure that? That's what it says on the place card. Oh. Let's look at a few more of these. We walk around the gallery sampling some more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but abstract art is kind of growing on me. And it's interesting that the artist chooses not to let their work be defined by, what's the word? Realism? Realism. As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron scoffs loudly. I could do that. Excuse me? Hugo, not here. No, come back here. The patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming right next to him. You say you could do that, but you didn't. You don't seem to have the intellectual depth or the artistic skill to execute a piece, even a fraction as impressive as this one. Art is the truest expression of the self, and it seems like you yourself is bad, so your art would be bad. Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damien is holding him back at this point. Friend, he's not worth it. Hugo manages to cool down. He smooths his jacket. I'm sorry. I just love art very much. We know, buddy. I pat Hugo on his shoulder. You know what would ease the mood? Is it cheese? No. It's wine and cheese. Co-signed. The four of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actually wine and cheese. We got one last stop on the tour, so not feeling up for it. Is it gonna be any weirder than this art? It is absolutely weirder than this art. Let's do it. He cheated. Well, Damien, Hugo, and Joseph and I walk over to the performance in the street. Several masked performers in leotards undulate wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other and us. So, quick question. Shoot. What is happening? I second this question. Performance art, which I've done before myself. What does it mean? Again, I pose the very same question to you, Mr. Longstick. Fear of existence. The very humanity of being human. They really like screaming. Butts. We'll go with that. What do you think they're trying to say?
Hey.
I believe it's less about what they're saying and more about what they're saying, about why they're saying it. I think there's something special about performance art. With almost every other form of art, music, painting, photography, the artist uses their medium as a conduit for their emotions. With performance art, the medium is the artist. It's the purest expression of raw human emotion. It's art as Cartus. That's beautiful, Damien. So, what you're saying is, if I start making really loud fart noises right now, it's art as long as I, really mean it. Damien fixes him with a hard stare. I was gonna start making fart noises, but based on the look on your face, that joke isn't gonna play well with this guy. Wise. We watch the rest of the performance as earnestly as we can and clap politely after the dancers scream their way off stage. Phew! I think I'm all arted out. Agreed. We all decided to walk home together. What are you laughing about? We all mark our way back to the cul-de-sac, tiny wine and tiny cheese sloshing around in our stomach. I think what I've learned tonight, and not what I've learned about art, which was nice and extremely informative, but what I've learned tonight is that when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together, it eventually becomes regular wine and regular cheese, followed by too much wine and too much cheese. The tiny cheese lulled me into a false sense of security. I felt safe, and with the tiny cheese. Wax wings, too. Close to the sun. Cheese wings? Those would melt in the sun, too. And I feel like it's more appropriate imagery. Plus, it'd be delicious. A nice, a menthaler, possibly. Hey, if you guys were painters, what would you paint? I actually dabble in oils. I mostly paint landscapes. Not very good. But it's a nice way to pass the time. I think I'd focus on personal portraits of people in unique professions, like, for example, luchadors. I think I'd paint boats, seascapes, maybe some lighthouses. Mostly boats. Really. Yeah. Surprised you chose boats in favor of a long history of religious imagery and artworks. What? Boats are cool. What about you, Goku Vaughn? Food. Artistry. Landscapes. Tasteful nudes of the artist.
Oh.
I think I could examine a lot of beautiful imagery and recapture it on canvas. I'm just kidding. It's gonna be butts. Joseph gives me a high five. We finally get to the cul-de-sac. Alright, boys. Good art. Good art. Agreed. See you guys around. Whether you want to or not, we're all neighbors after all. I head inside to deal with my inevitable cheese over. Alright.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Well, that was interesting. Well, oh, Craig again? Okay, so that was the last conversation. This was Craig, and I really don't want to do Craig. And this was the daughter, so that's that. Alright, so Damien is pretty much the one person I'm going to go to, but I think I'm going to call it for this broadcast. I think we did good on this one, but I think that was just like a side kind of thing. I think that's part. I don't remember that being like a thing, because like I said, I think that was like an extra, excuse me, side quest from the last time I watched any of this stuff. But I think we're making progress with Damien, and I really like it. But again, I don't know how many dates you can actually go on before you can actually choose a dad. I'd have to probably look it up and see if maybe I can actually go on dates with all of them before. But I really want to choose Damien, and I really don't want to fuck that up. But either way, I'm gonna call it for this broadcast. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm probably gonna continue all the other ones. I'm gonna get back into Call of Cthulhu. I'm gonna do what do you call it? Minecraft Story Mode. I'm gonna continue that. My birthday's on Friday, but I am gonna do a broadcast on my birthday. Hopefully. I'm going to be doing more, more weekend broadcasts as well, because Part Wolf wants to join in on the fun as well, so we'll be getting into that. But either way, whenever these episodes for Walking Dead and Life is Strange 2 come out, I'm definitely going to be doing those too, so be prepared for that. But obviously, if you guys are subscribed and have all the notifications up, you'll know when they come up. So, but either way, thank you guys so much for joining me. For all those new to my channel, please subscribe below, comment, let me know what you guys think of the game, and also hit that like button, also hit that notifications bell so you know when my next video hits. And remember, gamers, we all live many lives, not just one, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.